Hey everybody, we're going to be working on the update for this. That's what we're doing. Yoroshiku. If you have anything you want to say, hit me up in chat.
I love Japanese girls. Yes, I do.
Damn straight I do.
I love Japanese girls. You bet I do.
Hell yes I do.
When I was 12 years old, my dad took me to Japan. My life changed a lot, and I became a man. On the airplane there, I met a beautiful girl. She was the stewardess, but she rocked my world. A perfect specimen, like a Kokeshi doll. From the era of Meiji, towering 6 feet tall. She served me well, bringing tea and chips. I wasn't really hungry, I just stared at her hips. I love Japanese girls. I know I do.
I do.
You love Japanese girls. Of course you do.
Why wouldn't you?
僕はアメリカ人と付き合ったことがない。正直付き合う気全くない。日本人と付き合ってから良さが分かったんだよ。いい匂いもするし、髪も長いし、超可愛いよ。First the stewardess, then the girl in the store. Each Japanese girl I saw made me love them more. Their meticulous motions and soft polite voices. I forgot all other girls. There were no other choices. We love Japanese girls. Yes, we do.
It's so true.
I love Japanese girls. You should too.
Now why don't you?
アメリカ人の友達誰も分かってくれないんだよ。なんでそんなに日本の子が好きかって聞くんだよ。変な質問するんじゃねえよ。本当に信じられない。お前は日本人と付き合ったことあるのかい？お前は日本人と付き合ったことあるのかい？ We love Japanese girls. Why don't you?
Why don't you?
I love Japanese girls. Yes, I do.
Till my face is blue.
If you try hard, you will too. What do you mean, try hard? Japanese girls are awesome. You just gotta look at one, and then you're gonna want one. You love Japanese girls. Yes, you do.
We all do.
You love Japanese girls. And they love you.
Trust me, it's true.
Don't we all wish Japanese girls loved us as much as we love them? One of these days, I'll have my own Japanese girl, and everything will be right with the world. Learning Japanese is hard, I ain't gonna lie. It's harder than a rock learning to fly. There's hiragana and katakana, and then there's kanji. E must means I be, but Ari must means it be. I learned the kanji readings, but they're muzukashi. How can one letter be read? E, B, and B? If this was a girl, we'd fight every day. Punch me in my face and I'll just walk away. The dream is a montage, but the progress is slow. Fluency means every word I must know. My teacher has faith, he says keep going, bro. I wanna give up before my consciousness blows. He says sand makes a mountain when piled up like snow. But here's the thing, teach, my limit is reached. I don't have enough sand to even imagine a beach. I'm like a Tampopo in a bit of borrow. If I don't improve, I'm gonna slash my horror. I close the book, I'm done for the day. If Japanese was straight, I'd switch to gay. Political correctness says that life's not okay, but neither is forcing me to study this way. I'm done, I'm out, but this isn't the end. It'll all change when I find a Japanese girlfriend. Yeah, well, learning Japanese is hard, I ain't gonna lie. It's harder than a rock learning to fly. There's hiragana and katakana, then there's kanji. E must mean I be, but Ari must mean it be. I learned the kanji readings, but they're muzukashi. How can one letter be read? E, B, and P? Folks, when you learn in Japanese, just remember, it's not gonna be easy. In fact, it's gonna be hard. But like my teacher said, if you keep piling up that sand, eventually you'll have a mountain. And before you know it, you'll be speaking the Nihongo, just like I hope to be one day. Well, until then, have a good day, and yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Perhaps it was fate. You falling to the floor. A perfect face. I liked what I saw, I wanted more. You were just a poster, my friend Kyle didn't care. You can have her, George, I know your walls are bare. I rolled you up, careful not to bend. Now you're on my wall, my new Japanese friend. The dimples on your cheeks make quite an impression. You're my new hobby, my brand new obsession. Namae wa nani? Shushinchi wa doko? Toshi wa ikutsu? I just gotta know. Your face wakens up something inside of me, sparking desire for Japanese fluency. I learned kanji grammar, which verb to choose. You watch over me, my secret Japanese muse. My heart, my soul, my emotions are united. Nothing can extinguish the fire you've ignited. gotta know. I searched, I asked, I looked all around. Then I saw your face and I heard your sound. Bubblegum pop, sugary like molasses. A Japanese idol produced for the masses. From stereo speakers straight to my ears, you're my very own Japanese Britney Spears. You were young, just 19, not so old, 3 years older than me. Born in December in Miyazaki City. I learned everything about you, all the nitty gritty. Asaka Yui isn't your real name, it's the name you adopted to obtain your fame. A red yo-yo, it's the weapon you choose. You could be my Skepandeka, you're my Japanese muse. Namae wa nani? Shushinji wa doko? Toshi wa ikutsu? I just gotta know. Boku no Hatsu True Love, Boku no Natsu Shoujo. When you're on the cover, I always buy Myojo. You didn't write the lyrics, but the message still beams. You gave me the power to jump into my dreams. You made me believe again, you gave me self-control. It's because of you my circus has any rock and roll. Namae wa nani? Shushinji wa doko? Toshi wa ikutsu? I just gotta know. You're my seeker, you're my beautiful melody. October will always be Christmas to me. Even now, I sometimes reminisce. I'm sure without you, I would have none of this. You are the one that put the spark to my fuse. Thank you for being my one and only Japanese muse. Even now, I sometimes reminisce. I'm sure without you, I would have none of this. You are the one that put the spark to my fuse. Thank you for being my one and only Japanese muse. With my Japanese skills, I became a tour guide. But something wasn't right, I felt empty inside. I was tired and exhausted, wanted something new. Who knew today would be the day I meet you? Sped to the airport, as always I was late. As the plane arrived, so did I to the gate. Tourists poured out, I held my sign up high. Gathered my group and we headed for a ride. 5 Japanese couples, 2 girls all alone. But I've had enough nampa, I'd rather be home. Got off the bus, checked them in the hotel. I pitched all the tours, yeah I did my job well. The couples were biting, but the girls were resistant. They were very insistent. The girls weren't buying, so I gave them their keys. Focused on the couples, sold those tours with ease. Just like others, it was a normal day. Woke up, Kiki, took a shower and shaved. How it all went down, I'll never forget. She wasn't my type when she walked off the jet. I left the hotel with money in my wallet. My pager rang out from the office saying call it. The girls were in trouble, I didn't want to go. Can they send someone else? These girls really blow. I got to the room, inside one was crying. I started feeling bad, inside I was dying. I've always had empathy when girls shed their tears. Never once have I abandoned one in all my years. Her luggage was cracked, all her jewelry gone. Somebody in LA had done the girl wrong. Wanted to make up for a bad situation. I suggested dinner, they took my invitation.
Yo, Jeff, I got another 2 girls if you're ready for it. I'll pick you up around 6 at your place. Dress sharp, these are cute ones.
My friend Jeff joined us on a double date. Burgers at the Hard Rock, we talked till late. We drove to the mountain to see the city lights. Jeff was a wolf, no booyo in his sights. Just like others, it was a normal day. Woke up, giddy, took a shower and shaved. How it all went down, I'll never forget. She wasn't my type when she walked off the jet. Your car was wobbling on the rocky land. I reached my arm out and she took my hand. Her touch was electric, I was struck by lightning. It was love at first touch, quite exciting. Just a year later, she became my bride. A few years after that, we added two to the pride. This day was unique, it ended like no other. She started as a tourist, ended up my children's mother. My life changed forever thanks to an LA thief. How it went down, I'm still in disbelief. If you told me this would happen, I would say you're a liar. I don't believe in God, but I believe in something higher. Just a year later, she became my bride. A few years after that, we added two to the pride. This day was unique, it ended like no other. She started as a tourist, ended up my children's mother. My life changed forever on that day, thanks to a luggage thief in LA. If you told me this would happen, I wouldn't agree. She's everything I want, she's perfect for me. How it all came together is a true mystery. I don't believe in God, but maybe he believes in me.
Yo, Jeff, I'm sorry to hear that you guys broke up, man, but I just got married and it's amazing.
I used to only eat peanut butter chocolate ice cream. But now that I'm older, I wanna taste more, if you know what I mean. I'm an old man now, it's been so long, but at one point in time I wrote a song. Japanese girls were on my mind when I penned the original to them in rhyme. No day, no week, no month, no year would another type of girl turn my gears. It wasn't in my plan, I tried to refrain. Give me a moment, let me explain. 10 years ago, things got complicated. K-pop was big, J-pop had faded. A hole in my heart made my thinking jaded. Gangnam Style was on my playlist, but Korea was just a fog in the mist. Be careful, George, curiosity killed the cat. Shut up, Kyle, I ain't worried about that. I ain't a cat, I'm a human being. I'm headed to Korea, I just have to see him. I can't trust video, I gotta see him for real. Could they really be this pretty? Could they be the real deal? But you're married, George, you have a happy life. I've seen your family, your kids, and your beautiful wife. This isn't about her, Kyle, or my family. I'm a married man, but my marriage don't define me. Korea is a zoo, a place to look and not touch. I be faithful to my wife, not share like the Dutch. In Korea now, having a blast, learning Korean, top of my class. Korean girls, they are the bomb. They're the reason that I'm writing this song. I never thought it possible that Korean girls would have such pull. This wasn't in my plan, I tried to refrain. Give me a moment, let me explain. When I'm here, nothing's complicated. My worries are gone, anxiety's faded. My thinking has changed, no longer jaded. Korean girls are hard to resist when my family's just a fog in the mist.
Careful, George, you might be in over your head.
Shut up, Kyle, without this I might be dead. It ain't like that, there's something you ain't seeing. I'm learning the language, just learning Korean. I got no regrets, I'm glad I saw them for real. They really were so pretty that they helped my mind heal. The thing, George, is I think you're in denial. You need to go back and talk to your wife for a while. Kyle, you're right, I need to think carefully. I'm a married man, I should be with my family. Kyle was right and I hate to say I was wrong. It was time to leave Korea and be back where I belong. I admit it now, I was so wrong. At no point in time should I have written this song. Korean girls, they look so fine, but never should they been on my mind. No day, no week, no month, no year should Korean girls been in my sphere. It wasn't in my plan, I tried to refrain. Give me a moment and I'll explain. ごめんね、ゆかりちゃん。もちろんあなたのこと誰よりも愛してる。でも韓国人の子が本当に綺麗だわ。5 years ago I thought Koreans were the best. 5 years before that, Japanese girls passed my test. But now the great land of China is where I stand. And Chinese girls are so hot, I need a foldable fan.我的中文还不够，可是我已经见那种女人，比韩国女人漂亮，比日本女人可爱。因为我太喜欢中国女人，我得学习中文更多。我的中文还不够，可是我已经见了中国女人，比韩国女人漂亮，比日本女人可爱。因为我太喜欢中国女人，我得学习中文更多。
Chinese girls are stronger than a dragon blowing fire, cuter than a button, fueling all of my Asian desire. The girls in Guangdong speak Cantonese, whispering love into my ear while eating snakes, filling all my needs.
The girls in Yunnan speak Mandarin, lying about their husbands while filling pools for me to swim.
My Chinese sickness was diagnosed intense yellow fever. After a month in Beijing, how could I not be a believer? Chinese girls are so raw and so real. After Japan and Korea, it's really surreal.
Yo, George, I thought you loved Koreans, and before that, Japanese.
Oh hey Kyle, how'd you begin? My heart wants what my heart needs. Now do me a favor and shut your mouth, please. But you're still married, right? And you've got tons of Korean friends. Why do you need Chinese girls now? Are they just a means to your end?
My Japanese wife, yeah, I love her, man, of course I do.
Now go back to jumping on your trampoline.
Her TikTok views. 我的中文还不够，可是我已经见了中国女人，比韩国女人漂亮，比日本女人可爱。因为我 太喜欢中我女人，我的学习中文刚多，You're not even worthy enough to carry my Japanese wife's shoes. My Korean friends, they're all chinchayepo. I see them every time I tochak in Gimpo. People like you don't know how to dream. Don't you know Chirimoto More by Yamato Naru is my theme. Specks of dust when piled up become a mountain. Have you even tried drinking from the Asian girl water fountain? Anyways, I've got to go. Things are moving so fast. Japan, Korea, and China are now firmly in my past. I got a feeling Vietnamese girls are gonna be the next big blast. Xin chào, tôi là người Mỹ. Xin hãy dạy tôi ngôn ngữ của bạn. 我的学习中文刚多。Anyways, I've got to go. Things are moving so fast. Japan, Korea, and China are now firmly in my past. I got a feeling Vietnamese girls are gonna be the next big blast. Xin chào, tôi là người Mỹ. Xin hãy dạy tôi ngôn ngữ của bạn. My Chinese was good, my Korean great, but now I want something more juicy on my plate. 5 tones in Chinese, Vietnamese has 7. When I stepped off the plane, I'd arrived in heaven, but I was in a panic, I was really scared. To tell the truth, I hadn't prepared. I knew a few phrases, nothing more than that, but my old friend Chris had taught me a hack. He said, go online, head to this site. If you play your cards right, you'll have a really good night. I went to the site, he was right, it was amazing. I found the best night spots, and the girls were blazing. So many new friends blowing up my phone.
Tiếng Việt của tôi đã thực sự tốt hơn.
Hanoi girls have the latest fashion. My night in Hanoi was filled with passion. Everywhere I looked, new okay shin dep. Koyatnyo, I had to watch my step.
George, why are you in Vietnam? Did you leave your Kari home just to be a mom? Hey Kyle, Chung Tai Lak Up, no. There's only one thing that I need you to know. I'm not here for the girls, it's the study, I swear. Without the pretty girls, I wouldn't get anywhere. I get it, George, I was once in your spot. The girls in Thailand had my stomach in a knot. But you got kids and a wife, don't you have remorse? If you keep this up, George, you're headed for divorce. I think you're right, it's happening again. All these beautiful girls have gotten under my skin. I need to think of my wife, you're making me cry. But before that, Kyle, I have a hankering for Thai.
Girls in Thailand seem so enchanting. I'm on my way now, soon I'll be landing. The Thai girls on the plane look fresh. Oh, kanarak ma, need to look my best.
Kyle was right, I'm not gonna lie. I never knew beauty until I met the Thai. I don't know why, but with Thais I get along. They're not like other women, I can't seem to go wrong. I learn really quick, with them I'm not shy. The only phrase I don't get is Chambek Dek Pu Chai.
Girls in Thailand are so enchanting. Girls in Pattaya left me panting. Everywhere I look, Sasui took tea. Super hot, wanna take 'em with me.
I can't tell the difference, like a pigeon and a dove. Not sure what's wrong, maybe I'm in love.
I don't know why.
With her it all feels right. She's not like other women, we've never had a fight. I got a new type now, she's totally my thing.
The only phrase I don't get is Shamashai Puying.
How the hell did I not realize?
Hanoi girls have the latest fashion. My night in Hanoi was filled with passion. Everywhere I look, new Wakai Shindep. Korea, no, watch my step.
Learning a language is fraught with danger. Don't you dare learn a language without a bit of culture too. Take it from me. Not knowing culture led me to a trap.
I made a mistake, or two, or three, or maybe four. I'm not sure how many, but my wife's not happy anymore. I was just having fun. What did she expect? I was living in the moment, and as a result, I got wrecked.
Alright, here we go. Vietnam was amazing, Japan was great, Korea was fun, but China sealed my fate. My intentions were pure, but my thoughts naive. I should have said no when that girl pulled on my sleeve.
She was beautiful.
She wore a long red China dress.
Hair to her shoulders.
She was about 25, I guess.
She approached with a smile.
Invited me to tea.
I was stunned and shocked,
but of course followed happily. The bar was empty, just me and her. Rubbing my arm, she says my hair feels like fur. She glazed into my soul, pulling all my strings. I was a mouse in a trap, not aware of anything.
Her goldfish-shaped eyes
Had me in a trance.
Her shiny red lipstick
Made my heart prance. She asked, is it okay if I get a drink? I wanted to be nice, I didn't have time to think. It wasn't a problem, the dollar was strong. I would practice my Chinese, I had no plans of staying long.
At first it was great.
She was impressed with my tones.
My Chinese was on fire.
Heat was in my bones. I was speaking Chinese like crazy, perfect every line. Sure, the Chinese tea was bitter, but I didn't mind.
我的知识是日本人，我和打算是前结婚啦。我可以说日语和韩语，但是我的中文还不够，因为过你和这我的中文在改善。
My Asian fever heated up, the room spinning fast. I took another swig of tea, but that will be my last. I woke up in a hospital, my arm in a cast. I had no idea what had happened or that 2 days had passed.
I still had my wallet,
No money inside,
passport and phone.
on a table by my side.
Turned on my phone.
100 calls from my wife.
What have I done?
Asian fever's ruined my life.
常時大丈夫生きてるのどうすればいい心配だよ今すぐ電話して電話に出てよ
I called right away in the middle of the night. I was ready for what was bound to be a big fight. My wife was angry, she was right and I was wrong. She yelled until she could yell no more, and I cried all night long.
She was beautiful.
She wore a long red China dress.
Hair to her shoulders.
She was about 25, I guess.
She approached with a smile.
Invited me to tea,
I was stunned and shocked.
but of course followed happily.
There's drinks in the bar.
Cost me a pretty penny. Barely practiced my Chinese. Regrets, I got plenty.
I'm gonna take a break.
From all these Asian women, I think it's about time I picked up some German.
European styling was never my taste. I certainly never considered dating the master race. But when I stepped off the plane in Munich, I decided German was the next box I would tick. Asia had been great, but I decided to explore. I had a feeling the EU could give me something more. German girls are so pretty when I see them online, but I had to meet one in person. Could they really be this fine? Chinese girls had rocked me with umbrellas and dragons, but nothing beats German girls racing red hot Volkswagens. Japanese girls are anime perfect, no matter what you say. But nothing compares to German große Luftballons in any way. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf is always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun feels good in the groin. Oh yes, German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west. Central European time zone means you never get to rest. I was lonely on day one, then I saw her in a beer hall. She was carrying some Shakespeare, the entire table having a ball. Asia is behind me now, the world no longer small. Mr. Gorbachev, I thank you for tearing down that wall. Her hair was golden, eyes bluer than a midsummer sky. We talked for hours, she knew I was married, I couldn't possibly lie. Her phone number in my pocket, a fresh hole now burning. Like a teenager in school, my mind and heart were churning. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf is always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun feels good in the groin. Oh yes, German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west. Central European time zone means you never get to rest. Yo, George, what are you doing so far from Asia? Have you forgotten your roots? Do you have dysplasia? Hey Kyle, don't you think it's time to say Auf Wiedersehen? Try minding your own business, don't take me off my game. George, we've had this discussion all over the world. You can just learn the language, you don't always need a girl. I told you before, I got my methods. Trust me, they work. Now go back to Thailand. Please stop being such a jerk. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf is always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun feels good in the groin. Oh yes, German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west. Central European time zone means you never get to rest. I called her number, we agreed on a time and a date. Got dressed in my best thread. Let's early, won't be late. Walking down the Strasse when something caught my eye. 5 Korean girls dancing sexy, looking TikTok fly. Was Kyle right? Was Germany not where I belong? Then from a tiny noodle shop, I heard a familiar song. We sang it to our children when they were young, me and my wife. It was then I realized German girls had no place in my life. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf isn't always followed by sechs. Sieben, acht, neun shouldn't feel good in the groin, I guess. German girls are wunderbar in the east and the west, but in Pacific time zone with my wife is where I should rest. Auf Wiedersehen. I never liked Spanish. Why don't you learn it? They asked, but I didn't wanna. Spanish wasn't fun, it was boring, so I thought, until I went to Tijuana. The day I arrived was Dia de Muertos. In English it dice Day of the Dead. I ordered huevos rancheros
with coffee and some queso bread. I was tired and exhausted when the food hit the table. She had the softest face, like a princess from a fable. I took the plate accidentally, brushing her hand. She reminded me of my wife years ago. But this is a faraway land. I'm 50 years old now. She can't be more than 20 trace. I'm wearing a t-shirt with shorties, wearing a black skirt with lace. The air feels muy pesado. My heart feels it también. I'm happily married, this shouldn't be happening to me again. I mustered up my courage and said, ¿Cuál es tu nombre? She said, Mi nombre no es importante. Tú no tienes hambre. I had to think fast, it was hard. I was still so new at Spanish. I was hungry, yeah, but this girl answered my every wish. I said, por supuesto tengo hambre, pero que tú eres muy bonita. Si tienes tiempo, quiero comer contigo esta comida. Boy gringo, your Spanish isn't half bad, she replied. I knew from the look on her face she was just being kind and had lied. I'm 50 years old now, she's younger than my first daughter. I should be strong at this age now, yet my heart's starting to totter. My blood began to race, my brain began to strategize. How could I touch her soft black hair and kiss those puppy dog eyes? Jorge, ¿por qué estás aquí? ¿Tú estás solo? ¿Dónde estás tu esposa? I looked to the left and to the right for a while. The voice was familiar. It was my old friend Kyle. Mucho tiempo sin ver es mi amigo. Ella está en mi casa con nuestro gato. George, you being here is a serious scandal. All these muchachas bonitas are too much for you to handle. I'm 50 years old now. In a few years I might be dead. This camarera bonita shouldn't be dancing in my head. Kyle has known me longer than my wife, so he knows this girl would only bring me strife. I closed my eyes, I focused, I had to concentrate. I used all my will, I pushed and pushed her from my fate. Gracias, pero yo estoy casado, I said to la camarera. Her face turned sour as she left. Ella estaba muy molesta. Kyle tapped me on the shoulder saying you did the right thing. But I suggest when you travel, you always wear your wedding ring. I'm 50 years old, but I'm much smarter now. I don't need a girl to learn a language. I'll manage somehow. Back at home, I gave my wife a hug and a kiss. Kyle again saved the day. I'm mucho thankful for this. I'm the best Spanish speaker on this planet. You couldn't beat me in a challenge even if you planned it. When I eat Mexican, I always get queso and frijol. Now take a moment and check out my freestyle español. Yo como comida, yo bebo café. Tú comes la pizza, yo como tu madre. Él es mi amigo, ellas son mis mujeres. Tú no tienes amigos, tú solo tienes deberes. Tú solo tienes deberes. Nosotros tenemos mucho dinero. Tú no tienes, tú eres frijolero. Ustedes tienen mis gatos y perros, pero yo tengo tus bujos y corderos. My Spanish is great, yours is lacking. Get off your trasero, you've certainly been slacking. Spanish is easy if you're a genius like me. I'll be right back, I need to get more tea. Yo vivo en Japón, tú vives en tu mente. Nosotros vivimos en lujo, Trump es tu presidente. Ustedes son grandes idiotas. Ustedes necesitan cerrar las bocas. Mi madre cree que tú no eres mi amigo. Yo creo que tú eres mi enemigo. My Spanish is great, yours is lacking. Get off your trasero, you've certainly been slacking. Spanish is easy if you're a genius like me. I'll be right back, I need to go pee. Yo creo que tú eres mi enemigo. My Spanish is great, yours is lacking. Get off your trasero, you've certainly been slacking. Spanish is easy if you're a genius like me. I'll be right back, I've had way too much tea.
After all this time, I've tried more flavors than I can remember. Time's flown fast. I went to bed at 7, but somehow woke up in December. There's a lot not to believe. One being how my wife hasn't left me by now. A lot's happened in my life. But this next part is just... wow. I can't count all the languages I've learned, it took me 80 years. I can't count all the money I've earned just by taming all my fears. Who cares about mistakes? Mistakes just hold you hostage. I'm not like the language guru fakes, I said all my words with extra postage. This is where my story shifts, it's not what you'd expect. The ship zooms up, my body lifts, I scream, what the heck? In a circular room, I sit by myself, the stars flying by the window. A single book sits on a shelf, but I don't understand the lingo. The door slid open and she slid in. She didn't have legs, but her body was thin. Hovering in the air, her single eye looking into my soul. My heart was racing, I was entranced. But that wasn't my goal. Not knowing what to say, I said, take me to your leader. Her body began to sway as she said, glip plop moopy deeter. Moopy deeter? What's that? What's this alien language? I'm a linguist. Let me give it a shot. I said, Gleep, pointing to her, she responded, Moopy Deeter. Moopy Deeter's her name for sure, now it's mine that I will teach her. I said, Gleep Plog George, followed by Gleep Plog Human Being. Her eye lit up, then she said, Glip George Krog, Glip Human Being. The door slid open as she stealthily slid in. She didn't have legs per se, but her body was sexy thin. Hovering in the air, a single eye peered into my soul. My heart was racing, I was entranced. But no way was that my goal. It didn't take long, my conversation skills no longer shoddy. I could say nothing wrong as her slime enveloped my body. Things developed fast, honestly I forgot my wife for a while. But the moment didn't last when into the room walked my old friend Kyle. In a perfect accented voice, he looked to her and spoke. She seemed to have no choice. She left the room. His language skills, not a joke. Kyle turned to me and said, "You're not here to be Captain Kirk." He was right, I didn't doubt it. You're right, I'm being such a jerk. It isn't about that, you fool. We need to save Mother Earth. Stop acting like a kid in school. Show me what your language skills are worth. The danger for Earth is real. Only us linguists can save it now. Forget your feelings. Get past your hormones. And learn to communicate somehow. The door slid open and she slid in. Kyle made it clear the Earth needs to win. The Earth was in danger, so I dug into my soul. I love the alien girl, but saving the Earth is my only goal. Kyle was a great teacher, teaching me all that he had learned. The girls didn't matter, nor the money I had earned. Language is a communication tool, he said, not something to get a girl. I should have learned that in school, not while defending my only world. 100 days had passed, we stood before the alien judges. A large group amassed, my words would have to convince them to budge. We tag-teamed our defense. They looked confused but seemed impressed. Not gonna lie, the task was immense. Trials now ended, our fate to be addressed. Screens all around the earth glistened, watching from the city to the sticks. Kyle and I closely listened as the judges prepared their verdicts. From the bench, the judges spoke, announcing our planet's fate. I took the lead, tried not to choke, interpreted, consoled, and conferred with my mate. On a planet 100 light years away, I could hear the massive cheers. I studied my entire life for this day. I couldn't hold back my tears. You did it, George, you saved us all. Kyle embraced me like a bear. In the scope of the universe, I felt so small. And that's all the story I have left to share. I thought my stories were done, but I got one more in me. This is about a girl that got away, never to return. Woo! And she might not be here with me physically right now, but she's on my mind, yeah. This is the story of how my life got flipped upside down. At age 15, I was standing alone in a Filipino barrio town. You need to learn about money, my dad said as he sent me. The anti-Will Smith, rich to rags, just clothes and no money. There wasn't running water, just a steel pumping a well. The first few days I was sick, not doing so swell. The roads paved in dirt, the house a shack, just 3 walls. No electricity, no police, no one to answer my calls. First I was worried, everything so bleak. I was sick of throwing up, body twisted and weak. But everything changed when I met my Marlene. Pitch black hair, tan skin, cute face, body lean. Bit bap bambina, I'm falling for this Filipina. Humidity high, we talked till dawn and her old father strike. Her eyes shine bright, this is my chance, how, when, and where should I strike? Snick, snack, Santina, I'm enthralled with this Filipina. We sat in innocence, her hand in mine. The clock had stopped, we were lost in time. Bali talk in my mouth, just 5 centavo, mahal guitar. Sharon Cuneta High School in my head, every lyric kaganda. Lumpia frying in the pan, chicken arroz caldo roasting on an open flame. Magapana eat akumamot, my pig roasting on a bamboo lace lane. Oh yeah, Marlene on my mind, I learned Tagalog, arrow. Fight flies at night in the river basin, running from Carabao. That's right, Marlene on my mind, black eyes, black bongo. I never wanna leave. Where else on earth would I even want to go? Nowhere, baby, the P.I. Mic-Mac Makina. My heart belongs to a cute Filipina. Sitting on a bench leg to leg, sharing sweet melon candy. Nothing else matters. Round hole, round peg, my whole existence dandy. Pip pap pupina. How can I leave this Filipina? Japan, just a memory. The island's where my heart belongs. A beauty so alluring, the muse of 1,000 songs. I remember her now and then. Her eyes so warm and kind. Is she happy? Is she content? Am I ever on her mind? I left the Philippines, not by choice. Now she's gone forever. I thought I would return one day, but that day turned out to be never.
Kung bumalik ka man, dala mo pa bang hindi? O dala mo lang ang alaala nating sandali? Kahit tapos na, kahit short ang story, you were my first foreign love, my melon candy. Melon candy, hati tayo sa tamis. Sa likod ng trige, parang mundo'y na-freeze. Tumigil ang oras, hawak ang kamay. Pero alam ko rin, di siya magtatagal sa aking buhay.
Zippity dippity cantina. I'll never forget my Filipina. She's part of my life journey, but all good things come to an end. But I wouldn't change any of my choices, even if time could bend. Trickety lick dickety fantina. I was once in love with a napakagandang Filipina. Like white on rice, she'll always be a part of me. Fabric sewn into my quilt, line of my life tapestry. Jiggity tiggity parentina. She was one super special Filipina. Truggity doggity Roman Athena. In my mind forever, my little Filipina. Hunkity tonkity elastic neutrina. In time and space lives my Filipina. I'll always remember you, my itty bitty pretty Filipina. You're always on my mind, my beauty, booty, duty, moody Filipina. You always gonna be in my heart, you chickity, bickity, dickity Filipina. Hallelujah.
Thank